Hey everyone, welcome to our band instructional videos. In this video, we're going to cover assembling and holding your trombone. We will cover the parts of the instrument, as well as how to assemble your trombone without harming it, and how to hold your trombone. Where does your left hand go? Where does your right hand go? Let's start by opening the case. Before you open the case, make sure the case is right side up. Otherwise, everything's going to fall out. If you're not sure which way is up, look for the brand logo on the case. 99.999% of the time, the brand logo is on the top. If you're still not sure which way is up, ask your band director, or at the very least, open the case very, very, very slowly and carefully. Again, we don't want anything to fall out of the case, because then you might harm, bend, or dent the instrument, and that means you may need to send it out for repair, which leaves you without an instrument for possibly a week or more. Now, let's look at the parts of the trombone. The trombone has three overall parts. There's the bell section, the slide section, and the mouthpiece. On the bell section, you'll find, of course, the bell itself, call it the bell for obvious reasons. You have the tuning slide, the bell brace, and the lock. Now on the slide section, we have some other parts here. We have the outer slide, the inner slide, the spit valve, and the slide lock. Many trombones also have a bumper on the end of the slide section. If yours does not, that's absolutely okay. It does not affect your playing at all. Now, let's assemble the trombone. For this process, I like to be sitting in a chair or standing up. The parts of the trombone are a bit bulky, and you don't want them hitting the floor or the wall. They could be dented or harmed this way. You want to have some space around you. Begin by holding the slide section in your left hand and the bell section in your right hand. Notice that the slide section has two holes on the end. One is smoother and one has some edges. The side with the edges is going to screw into the bell section. You're going to attach these two sections at a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to tighten the locking screw. A 90-degree angle should look like the corner of a square or a rectangle. You should be able to fit about 2 fingers in between the slide and the edge of the bell. And lastly, simply place and twist the mouthpiece into the slide. Again, place and twist. Do not pop the mouthpiece into the slide. It could get stuck, and your band director will have to use a special tool to remove it. Place and twist. Now, let's properly hold the trombone. Let's start in rest position. And let's begin with our left hand. This is the hand that's going to be supporting most of the weight of the trombone while you're playing. Begin with our thumb. Your thumb is going to hook over the bell brace. Next, our index finger is going to point up the pipe that leads to the mouthpiece. And your next 3 fingers go inside the box. These fingers will admittedly shift down a bit when you move to playing position. Your pinky can also be used to hold the slide in place when you don't have the lock engaged. Now, let's do the right hand. The right hand is the hand that's going to be moving the slide while you're playing. Simply hold the bar of the slide between 2 fingers and your thumb. You want to hold it from the bottom for the best result. Don't hold it with a full fist. That's not going to be comfortable to play with. You want to use just your first two fingers and your thumb. Now let's talk about good posture while we're playing. Bad posture over many years can lead to back issues later on in life. Trust me, I know. When you bring the horn from rest position to playing position, you want to bring the trombone to your left shoulder. When you're playing, make sure your head is in line with your waist. This should lead to a happy middle ground between strict military posture and lazy slouching. Just make sure that your head is in line over your waist. All right, people, let's review everything we've covered here today. When taking the trombone out, make sure the case is right side up. You don't want anything to fall out. The parts of the instrument, the bell section, the slide section, and the mouthpiece. When assembling, be very careful. Don't harm or dent or bend the instrument in any way. The bell section attaches to the slide section by connecting and tightening the locking screws. The mouthpiece, place and twist into the slide. Do not pop the mouthpiece. Your left hand holds the bell section. Your right hand holds and operates the slide section. Sit or stand up straight with good posture and make sure the instrument is resting on your left shoulder. That's your trombone setup, folks. Now go practice.